Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Overence, and welcome back to Rimworld. So, last episode, we got a bunch of drug production up and running. We had some more geese hatch, and we also had Clements go a little bit crazy, and we had to arrest her, and for some reason, we just were unable to, for some reason, allow her back into the colony. I'm very confused about that, but I'm recording this right after I recorded the last episode, so if you guys have suggested stuff, I will probably see that in episode 10. But yeah, so we are going to be continuing. I think today what we're going to be focusing on is obviously we have the drugs already going, and those are already cooking. We have this going, we have this going as well, and as soon as they do the rest of these fields, they should start chopping down all of these trees. Something that I think we could probably start doing is we can take Goodman, and then we can have him mine out some of the steel so we can start building up the resources. And we need to put him back on mining anyway because we need to expand our area here. As well, I'm starting to think that these walls are looking a little drab and ugly, and we may need to beautify some of them. But these are all just things that I'm kind of spitballing. Let's get right back into the video, or into the game. Gosh. What we are going to do is we are going to take Saul Goodman off of researching for the time being, and then we're going to put him back on mining. This reason being is because I want to expand this, and I want to start mining out a lot of these good resources here, so that way we can build up a stockpile in case anything happens, or we need to do some last-minute emergency projects and stuff like that. I do see that these have started to get rebuilt, which is good, but I'm also thinking that it might be worth actually expanding this a little bit more, just based on the fact that we are going to start eventually having some problems with the locals. But that's not a time for right now. Another thing that might be good, we can do an electric smithy right there. So that way we can start, oh, and we can do the machining table. That's great. That way we can start having the weapons starting to be made, because we do want the weapons to be made. And then we will also put a couple of stools right there and right there. And Fitz is going to get onto that. He is just hauling stuff right now. I think what we'll do is, because we have two other people working on the plant cutting, and because a lot of the fields are already sown, we are going to put Endless back on construction. So that way Endless can actually start finishing up a lot of these construction projects, because we do want those to be finished pretty soon. Saul Goodman is now finally starting to haul these things out of here. Starting to mine this out. I don't know why I said haul these things out of here. That was somebody else. And I'm going to expand the zone here, and I'll expand it to include that, because we have a lot of stone blocks that we're probably going to have to get rid of at some point soon. And those things are built. This is built. It's looking beautiful. It's looking nice. We are looking incredible. We are almost out of components. We do need to find a way to be able to produce more components, but these geese are starting to, okay, this is Jesse. Yeah, hey Jesse, what's up? So these geese are starting to breed a lot more. So I think what another thing could be good is if we build another box whenever we do end up having those trees get cut down. With this, we are going to be able to expand our storage room. And what I'll actually end up doing too, and some chunks of spacecraft have landed nearby. That's good. We can deconstruct these for more parts, and we'll actually deconstruct these as well for more parts. And Endless should get on that, because we always need more components. I never have an issue with components, but they are starting to chop this wood down, which is really good. Fitz is going to make sure that this is all beautiful. And we are going to expand both the flooring in this room, and we are going to expand the zone. What we'll also do is we will start building up some of the shelving units. So we'll have shelves lining the walls down here. And then we will have the different items for these basically being stored there. What I'm thinking of is this side could be, just these three could be steel. These could be logs. Or these could actually be textiles, because we do have a lot of cotton now, and we will need a place to store them. So we'll have to see. I'm so glad that we have more people. This is really good. Another thing we could start doing is have somebody on stone block production to start using up some of these chunks, because they're everywhere. We also need to work on, we need better apparel. Do we have anything? Tailor bench, yes. Yeah, we're going to need to put somebody on actually manufacturing pretty soon because we do need apparel. We need warm apparel too. And now that we have all that cotton, that should be good because it is winter and it's starting to get a little chilly out. It's 44 degrees. It hasn't exactly reached freezing, and I don't know if it necessarily will because it's the middle of December. And it hasn't reached freezing yet, so we'll have to see. But so Endless has completed the floors here. What is Endless currently doing? Okay, yes, that's good. So we do need to expand our power as well. So we'll put the power conduits first. We'll push them up through to the bottom of this, and then we will bring that down like that. That way, they will have these connected up. All right. Just started stuffing stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to clear all, and then we are going to put the raw resources on this one. So we are just going to allow wood and steel. Those are the only two things that are going to be allowed on these shelves because we don't want all this crap on there polluting it. We just want simple wood, simple steel. And I should really get a mod that allows people to stack more because even with the shelving units, it's not enough. So I'll have to see. We have resources again, so that's really good. I'm glad about that. Saul Goodman is currently doing he's cooking. Yeah, okay. Guys, stop. Clear all. And then we're going to put the manufactured textiles on here. Yeah, we don't want just a whole bunch of random stuff all over the place. We will also now put a standing lamp at the end of this room. And then Endless has now done that. We can now, let's make a bill to create... we can't do it yet because we haven't... But I could have sworn we got the machining table. That bill. We can make a whole bunch of this stuff. We can make a gladius and whatnot. But let's add a bill to create 5... Do we have the ability to make parkas? Yes. We're going to make 5 parkas. So whoever is on that... Let's see. Would it be art? It would be tailoring. Chisk, you can do some tailoring because you have the best skill out of anybody else. So we'll bring those down. And then Hayden is going to pretty much just be our full-time farmer. What is Saul Goodman doing? Saul Goodman doesn't have anything to do. So we're going to put him back on research until we have more mining opportunities for him. Let's see. Endless. You are currently on construction, and I'm good with that. However, another thing you could be doing is... you don't have a lot. Tailoring and smithing, though. Chisk could be a good tailor and smith. Also crafting. Let's put her on all of those as well, just for the time being. How's Clemens doing? Your needs are met, and you're slowly wearing down. Still have an unsightly environment, apparently, but that's okay. But things are looking a lot more organized. I'm really happy about that. Like I said, I think I'm going to add a few mods just because of the quality of life. Just like I said, quality of life mods. Like things for larger stacks of resources, because there's no reason for it to like basically take up this entire thing. And like wall lights and everything like that. So I think by the time you guys see episode 10, I may have some of those installed. It's not going to be anything crazy game-changing. I want to try to keep it as close to vanilla as possible. But like I said, these things just kind of drive me nuts. And I wish Rimworld didn't have it like that. And there's a psychic soothe for females, so that actually helps with Clements a lot too. How are you doing? What's your we'll get our girl Clements back yet. Don't be insulting people like that anymore, though. I mean, that's the reason we put you in dumpy prison anyway. Alright, so Chiska started to work on the actual parkas for people, which is good. And I'm glad about that, because we do have a lot of stuff. So, Chisk, you got this. You can do it. Alright, sweet. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to put Fitz in a parka, because this boy needs it. It's cold outside, and it doesn't hurt having a parka on. We can take them back off in the summer, but thank you, Chisk, for that. So I think another thing that we're going to start doing, just slowly, is we're going to smooth some of these surfaces out, because they look ugly as sin. So we're just going to start with this wall here, this one hallway, and I think that will be good. So I don't know what Endless is going to do. She's hauling right now. Endless, you are on construction, so you should actually start smoothing these things pretty soon. Yeah, so these should get smoothed, and I'm just going to do very, very slight amounts of it there. But actually, I mean, she's already powering through quite a lot of it, which is really good. And this should make our base hopefully a lot more beautiful. And there was an explosion. All right, everybody. Everybody go put out the fires. Yep. So that's the unfortunate thing, is sometimes the batteries just explode. That's another quality of life thing I've seen. There are mods to be able to clear circuit shortages so they don't blow up. And that might be fun, but you guys let me know what you think would go too far and what you think would be okay. Because I don't want to break this entire thing with stuff that just kind of undermines like these little events and stuff like that. Oh, that's not good. Come on, you can build it up. You have plenty of wind. There we go. I have thought about possibly having multiple redundancies, but we'd have to see. But that would be a mod too. There's a lot of mods that go on here. But luckily these windmills are just absolute lifesavers. So we're starting to build back up that energy, and when the day comes, we'll have these. Another thing that I'm thinking about doing, and I think that we will do now, is we're going to have a solar field, and I'm thinking this could be, maybe right down here could be the solar field. So what we could do is actually deconstruct all of this for parts, and then we could put the solar field just down in this corner. So that way it's producing us a lot of energy, and then we can have a large battery bank over here. We have visitors. A group from the people of Gobra are visiting our colony, and it seems they have a few items to trade. Well, we'll always take people of Gobra. They are our friends, and we very much appreciate them. Do you have any quests that we could be doing? Just out of curiosity? Any availability? No. Okay. So no quests right now. We're starting to build back our area there. I'm thinking what might be good is also building a steel structure, because we don't want anything to basically set on fire. We can build a small steel... Well, actually, this is the marriage spot, so I'll wait for them to get married. We'll deconstruct this, which Endless is already doing. There's a new recruit, Clemens. That's great. It's good to have you back, Clemens. Sorry that you had to do that for so long. All right, Clemens, you are still remember everything you're doing. So she is the cook. She's going to start cooking through all of this stuff. And we have some eggs, too. And a lot of wood down here that needs to be hauled. What is, oh, yeah, and Clemens. Well, actually, Chisk, what is your social at? So, your social is great. Would you want to go and trade with some people? Do they have somebody to trade with? Yes, they do. They have Bavik Sadin. Bavik Sadin, what do you got? Okay, well, you like smoke leaf. Well, it's a good thing that we have plenty of smoke leaf to sell you. But you don't have enough to be able to do anything with. So, what can we pull from you? Well, we'll take some of this pemmican. That helmet's pretty nice, but that's very expensive. We could take the... Well, we're not going to sell the packaged survival meal. And then we'll just reduce this down until we are able to trade. So, accept that. We've made money, and we've got pemmican. Fitz, what are you currently doing? You're hauling steel. Okay. Alright, so that's all ripped apart now, which is great. Now we can start working on the solar field, I think. And if we need to, we can relocate the marriage spot. So, we'll just do this right around here. Thinking. One. And then we can maybe relocate these. Can we... They don't allow us to reinstall them, so we'd have to deconstruct them. So I'll build 2 more, and then I'll deconstruct the other 2. And then we'll have maybe a little bit of, like, 9 of them over here. And then we'll have a structure, a small structure right above, like, right here. Let's just do an 8 by, like, 6. And that works. And then we can have a steel door as well. Let's see, what do we got? We got concrete. We can do a concrete floor. And that way we can... What does it take? It takes steel. Okay. Yeah. Sad Wander. Oh my goodness. Entombed underground? You live in a... This woman. Oh my gosh. Okay. Fine. If you don't want to be entombed underground, we'll do something for you. This woman drives me up a wall. Get rid of all these. There's little jetty bits. Goodman, where are you at? I don't like her. I don't like Clemens. I don't know why we brought you back. What we'll do is we'll set up a little house for her over here. So that way she's outside, not entombed underground, because apparently she can't stand that. Everything about her drives me up a wall, because she's literally against everything that this entire colony is for. But we love her anyway, because she's our miserable little brat. Alright, Saul Goodman has done amazing work once again. He hasn't complained once. Like, he's been just an absolutely lovely human being just the entire way through. And it's great. I love it. So, we do need somebody to clean stuff up again. So, for the time being, Hayden, you're also going to do that. I'm just going to put you all on those as well. And then you all will go on basic. Fitz, we're going to take you off of hauling for a time being. And we're just going to put you on cleaning. Because this place needs to be cleaned up badly. And then we will build Clemens a little 5x5 house. So I'll start with the floor. I'll just put like a nice little floor here. Because apparently she is so many. We will do a wooden wall. And then we'll reinstall this over about here. What we could also do, now that I'm thinking about it, we can have a paved path that leads around the colony, as well as in between all of the fields here. And I think that just might make things a little bit quicker and a little bit better. So, we'll do that. And it'll use up some steel, but it'll make things look a little bit better and a little bit more professional. And that I do appreciate. So, that's going to just add some stuff to it. We'll do the wood floor right here, and then we'll add another... We'll do a nice wooden door for Clemens. Then we can put Clemens's bed inside here. We can also add a light, standing lamp. We'll have a heater, because she'll need a heater in the winter. So we'll put a heater. And then we'll put a little table for her, because apparently she is just absolutely whiny at all times. Or we can put a plant pot. Well, for the time being, we'll put a small table in her house for her. There we go. And then she can have a nice wooden dining chair. Is there anything else we could put in there to make it more beautiful? Because if she doesn't, she's going to hate us. She's going to freak out. She's going to yell and whine and cry and just... Can't say the other things I want to say. Is there anything else we could put in there? Here. We'll put a couple of pillars beside her in her house for her. So that way she's just the lovely Queenie. And that's what we'll call her. I'm gonna Queenie here. You wanna know what? Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're going to rename her as Queenie Clements. There we go. Queenie Clements, and her title is Architect. So Architect Queenie Clements. So Queenie here is just getting on my nerves, but that's okay. So Endless is building this place up, and we are going to eventually have some batteries in here. And this will be battery storage for the solar farm as well. So Endless has a lot going on, but she's currently focused on doing that right there. We will also take and put this power with... There, connect that up too. And luckily, Endless is actually doing the pathing, which is really nice. I really appreciate that. We are going to put some more mining in to get some more steel, because we're going to need it. So I think Saul Goodman should be doing that. Yes, he is digging a compacted steel, which is great. We also have this this chunk over here too, so I could probably put this down to mine. And then Endless is working on Queenie's room. And this is going to be good. This is going to look very nice, actually, I think. Alright, so what do we need? What's going on? Tattered apparel? Fits. Why do you have tattered apparel on? I suppose that we could do a bill of t-shirts. No, wait. No. So we'll do a bill of, make some t-shirts. And then we'll do just one for now. That way, Fitz doesn't have tattered apparel anymore. Saul Goodman is still mining out this steel, which is going to be able to provide a lot of this pathing for us, which is good. There's a mad boom rat. Where is it? Luckily, it's probably going to die here, unfortunately, which is not good, because now that's on fire. Alright, everybody, get over there and put out the fire, because the boom rat decided that it wanted to fuss. Another thing that I might add is metal doesn't burn, because that is a mod, and it doesn't make sense to have steel walls set on fire. But that's just me. So Saul Goodman is doing some good work there. Ha, yes. And yeah, so we have a lot of expansion coming to the colony now. Right down here, we might add some more stuff. Like I might end up... We could place a lot of this to be mined out. And then we can just build structures down along this way for extra storage or something like that if we need to as well. That way the colony is... It's really starting to shape up and come together. Especially with the pads. I completely forgot we could do that. We may even be able to set another entrance here. But there's a lot going on all at once. And I think that it's going to be quite good. So this is going to be Queenie's room. And her room is going to be the best one in all of this entire place. Because she's the most prissy about it. We don't need to hold those open anymore. And Saul Goodman is doing good. He is cutting all this down. So I'm happy about that. And Endless is now cutting the rest of this tree down. And that should probably provide the rest of what we need for this place. So, Queenie, your new room is here. Queenie Clements. And Endless was a legend for doing all of that. Because she didn't need to, but she did it anyway. Yeah, now we have this place for Queenie, because she hates being underground so much. So now she gets to have that wonderful room. And there we go. 3 new solar panels, and I will put these on for deconstruction. And we have our first haul of smoke leaf leaves. So we are going to create a new stockpile area that is going to also be connected to this room here. So we will mine out, let's see. Well, actually, yeah, this isn't going to be symmetrical, and I'm sorry. We'll have this, and then this will be our drug storage facility. Gosh, that is so bad. Yeah, well, actually, we can do these two there. And this will be our drug storage. So Saul Goodman should be getting on that. And for the time being, I think that we can cancel the rest of this mining down here, because I really want him to kick off this mining here, because this is going to be very important for us. Because I don't know if we necessarily... Do we have an area where we can store this in right now? Yes, okay, good. But it's just going to be easier to have all the drugs stored here. And then we can have, let's just say, an extra entrance right there. Man, this place is looking really good. I'm really liking this place. And there we go. Queenie is, she's got her beautiful room. Let's see, what are your needs? Awful bit. How? You better not say. Slightly impressive dining room. I ate my meal in a slightly impressive dining room. Quite comfortable. Recreation fully satisfied, low expectations, and catharsis. Oh, good to unbottle my feelings. Trapped indoors. It's been too long since we've seen the sky. What the Fine. We're gonna put Queenie on growing. You can go in growing and plant cutting. Somebody else can do the cooking. Chisk can do the cooking if need be. Because I don't know what else Chisk has going on. So, you want to see the sky so badly, you can see the sky. What are you doing? You're not allowed to cook anymore. You're strictly to work outside. Alright. And then we have a new quest. Baroness Proseria Corticos of the Broken Dominion is requesting that you build a monument in to commemorate her Imperials who have fallen in battle. Required of these resources. Total, we could do Glitter World medicine, or we could go with honor. Construction must be completed in 13 days after if the monument is destroyed within 15 days after construction, your relations with the Broken Dominion will fall by 10. How do we do that? Where's the art station? Art bench. Where could we set this up? We need to expand this area too. We need a secondary room. Saul Goodman, you've got a lot going for you. But for the time being, I think what we can do is we will have production of a wood art station in here. Because Chisk is our artist, and this is where she lives. So, put a wooden bench, and she will create that monument. I'm going to accept that quest after it's built. So, Endless, where are you at? I'm actually going to have you prioritize working on the art bench. And then we're going to have a Fitz haul all of that. Queenie is working on some new stuff too, I think. She's actually doing something productive for once in her life. Alright, Saul Goodman is just putting... Gosh, I love this man. This man is so great. He is such a worker, man. He really puts in the effort. He doesn't complain for anything. He's just happy all of the time. I mean, there's a few times where, like, he's miserable, but that's for good reason. So, Endless is working on that, which is good. And then we're going to now accept this quest, accept this. And then Endless is going to be the one who does this. Pods have arrived. Jump to location. And then we're going to install the monument. Where should we install the monument at? Can we install it inside? We can install it indoors. Okay. You know what? This is the perfect area for it because this is going to be the area where I said we could store stuff. Where do we want this at? We could put it up in here. There we go. Actually, I think this is a great area for it. Let's just put it right here. Install that for me. Endless, could you actually prioritize hauling that? Okay, why are you not installing it? Who's going to install it? Saul Goodman, could you install it? No? Queenie, do you want to install it? Okay, bills, add a bill. Make a... Alright, so we can make a large sculpture. Maybe? And we will make it out of steel. We'll make it out of steel. Or something. Where is Chisk? And there's a raid. Jump to location. Oh wow, that's a lot. Alright, so they are now starting to get guns. Alright, so we need a whole bunch of people to ready up. Who's got weapons? So a lot of people don't have weapons. Fitz, I'm going to have you equip a steel club, and then Queenie, you're going to equip the wooden club. Hayden, you don't have anything. So where is that? Actually, wait a second. Queenie, you are going to equip the short bow. Hayden, what is your stats? You're equally shikeys in both of those, so equip those. Endless, I need you up over here, right here. Jisk, I need you here. And then Queenie, after you equip that, I'm going to have you move right over here. Now, our defense system should technically work. Fitz, I'm going to have you right here. Hayden, right here. And then Saul Goodman, we're going to have right back there. In case they get through, they will be able to attack. And there we go. So we just got to wait for them to attack. But hopefully we'll get some new guns out of this. I want those guns. Okay. And this is just going to start showing that we are going to have to actually start expanding this too. So that's going to be a bit of a priority. All right, so we were able to do that. How bad is that guy messed up? He's bleeding to death in 6 hours. All right, everybody. What we are going to do is we are going to... Do we have an unknown bed? We do. This is going to be an unknown medical bed. And then we are going to have... Fitz. Actually, Endless. You were good. Go and capture this man. And we are going to allow for this. We are going to allow for this. And then we are going to allow for this. All right. All right. Yes. Please, Endless, I need you to hurry. Because he is probably going to die. And then we're going to tend to him because I want this boy to be... I would like him to join us. It's always good to have extra people. Let me see. He's bleeding out in 3 hours. Endless, you are already tending to him. Good. And then we are going to do the prisoner, recruit, and then we're going to look at his bio. So he's good at shooting. So we always need more people like that. He's good at melee. He doesn't really have any other good skills, but we always need day laborers. So, there's a medical emergency. Yes, we're starting to work on his health. Hopefully, yes, the bleeding is slowing. There's a major break risk for Endless. I understand that. You can do it. I believe in you, Endless. You're going to be okay. I understand it's a long night, but you're tired, you're ravenously hungry. It's okay. You did good. So how does this monument thing work? So a monument work left. So if I were to say like Queenie, if you could, yeah, okay. So we'll be able to now put that up over there, hopefully. All right. And that is where I'm probably going to end the video. I just saw it was 36 minutes, so this is going to be a pretty long episode, but thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. We got a lot done. We've put Queenie's bedroom in. We have a new solar farm going. We have more geese, more of them. We have hopefully a new colonist. And we're going to be starting to do quests in order to earn honor. But yeah, so this has been really fun. I've really enjoyed it, and I just really, really appreciate everything, all the support that you guys have given. So thank you guys. If you guys have a game that you'd like to see me play, you can suggest it down in the comments, or you can suggest it over on X, or formerly known as Twitter. And if you guys want to like, comment, subscribe, that's always welcome. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.